Hakuna matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to a Timon from the Lion King Pixel art tutorial. Now for this video, we're going to be using some black wool, white terracotta, orange wool, white wool, red wool, and then some brown wool. So we're going to begin this pixel art by placing 7 blocks of our black wool. So we got to make sure we have ample distance between the two, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So make sure you have 7 black wools for the base of your Timon from the Lion King. Then on this left side going up, we're going to place 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So make sure you guys have 7 on the ground and then 8 going up on the left side. Then on the left going up, we're going to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up on the left, we're going to place 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 2 black wools going up. Just like that. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal going up and to the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up. Right now, every so often, after we take a step back, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. Now, this is a very complicated pixel art, but hopefully we'll be able to do it together. So now let's continue. We're going to have just 2 black wools going up again, just like that. And then we need to have 2 sets of 2 black wools going down and to the left. So here we go. We're going to have 1, and then 2. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're going to have 2 black wools going down. So make sure you guys have that. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 temporary white wool blocks just like that, because on the left we need to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's take out this 2 blocks. Make sure you guys have this so far. Positive, you need to. Then on this left side we're going to have 4 blocks, but they're going to start right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks of our black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then again, 2 more black wools going down. Then to the left here, we're going to place a cube made out of 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then below this cube, on the left side, we're going to add a temporary block. And then we're going to add 5 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and delete this temporary block. So this is what we should have so far. So remember to pause it if you need to. Now we need to go back to this section where we have our 6 black wools. And let's actually move our black and orange closer together, because this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to add an orange block here, and then above it, we're going to place 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have this section, because he does have this little like part of detail in his arm. So that's what we're going to be building. Then we're going to connect 3 black wools going up here. So 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Then we're going to place a temporary block, and we're going to add 3 black wools above it. So 1, 2, 3. Take out the temporary block. Then we're going to connect 3 black wools going up. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to connect 3 black wools going up. Then right here, we're going to add an orange on the left and on the top. Now to the left of this orange, we're going to place a black wool. And above this orange, we're going to place 2 black wools. Then on the right, or I'm sorry, on the top of this orange on the right, we're going to add 2 black wools. And then 3 black wool. So make sure you guys have that so far. Then we're going to switch back to our orange, and we're going to add 2 orange blocks, and then 3 orange blocks. So that's what we have so far. Now we're going to go back to doing some detail, or I'm sorry, to doing the outline. We had to add a little bit of detail there, just so we wouldn't forget it, but now we need to go back and continue working on the outline. So we're going to grab our black wool, and down here next to this 5 black wools, we're going to connect 4 blocks going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then on the right, we're going to have 3 black wools going up. Just like that. Make sure you guys have 3 black wools going up. And then 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. And then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the right. And then we need to have 3 diagonal black wool blocks going up and towards the right. So here we go. We're going to have 1, 2, and 3. So there we have our 3 diagonal black wool blocks. Then what we're going to do next is that we need to have 2 black wools going up. So 1, 2. Then we're going to have another 2 black wools going up. So we're going to have just 1, 2. Then we're going to connect 3 black wools right here going up. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we are going to place 1 more orange wool here. And above this orange wool, we're going to go up by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, and 3. Then above this orange, we're going to place 4 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to add 3 orange wools. 1, 2, 3. And then 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go up by 2 black wools on the right, directly above the last black wool block that we placed. So make sure you guys have this so far. Later in the video, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with you guys, so it's easier to see, just so you guys don't get lost. I'm going to actually fill it in with you guys. But now we need to go back up here because we're going to be working on the outline. We're going to be making like his big thumbs up that he has going on. Let's go ahead and look at it. That's what we're going to be building next. This whole section here is probably one of the most complicated parts, but I really do believe we can do a good job of it together. So next to these 3 orange wools, we're going to add 2 black wools. And then we're going to add 2 rows of 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to need to add a temporary block to the left. And above that temporary block going to the right, we're going to place 10 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Let's go back and delete this little temporary block. So make sure you guys have a row of 10 black wools. And then above this block, we're going to go ahead and place 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to shimmy to the left. And starting here, we're going to place 4 rows of 7 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our first row out of 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our second row. Our third row. And then our fourth row of 7 black wool blocks. Then we're going to add 9 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now above this 9, or before above our 9th black wool that we placed, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up by 5 right here. So make sure you guys have a gap of 1 block. So we're going to place 5. So that's our first, second, third, fourth, and 5th. Then we're going to have a gap of 2 blocks here. And then we're going to place 4 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a block on the right. So make sure you guys have a gap of 2 right here. And a gap of 1. And that's what that part should look like. And now we need to make a little section here. So for that, we're going to grab our black wool, which we should already have in our hand, and we're going to place 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, I know I say that number kind of funny, but we're just going to ignore it for a second, unless you want to make me cry. And then over here, we're going to place 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 2 on the left side. So that's going to be his big thumbs up. So let's take a big step back. This is what we have so far. We needed to add a little bit of orange in that section just because it's extra difficult, and I felt like adding orange will make it easier to see, even though we're just working on the outline. So yeah, now let's start working on the top part of his face. So for that, we're gonna continue over here, right to this little section here, because we need to add 4 diagonal black wool blocks. So we're gonna add a temporary block, and then 4 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and take out that block. So there we have our 4 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the right. Then over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going up. So 1, 2. And then we're going to connect 2 black wools going up. So make sure you guys have that. Remember to pause this video whenever you need to, or rewind if you made a little mistake. You know, mistakes happen, and this is a very, very long tutorial, but it's definitely worth it, I think. All right, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to have 2 black wools going up again. So 1, 2, and again, 1, 2. Make sure you guys have that so far. Then what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to have 3 black wools going up. So we're going to have just 1, 2, 3, and a diagonal black wool going up and to the left. So let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. You know, there's sometimes you just need to pause it. So now we're going to continue up here. We're going to add 3 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to place a temporary block, because next to this temporary block, we need to add 11 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go back and delete this little temporary block that we no longer need. And then below this 11 black wool blocks, we're going to drop down. We're going to scoot 1 block to the right, and we're going to add 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to drop back down. We're going to scoot 1 block to the right, and we're going to add 1, 2, and 3. So make sure this is 6, and this is 3. Now we're going to go back up here, and this time we're going to add 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then up here, we're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then over here, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then up by 2. 1, 2. Then over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going up. So we're going to have just 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. And this time we're going to connect another 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have this for the bottom left part of Timon's face. What a handsome fella he is. But make sure you guys have that. Pause it if you need to. Alright, awesome. So let's continue. What we're going to do next is that over here we need to add a temporary block, because we need to place 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go ahead and delete that. Then we're going to go 1 block inwards, and we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And then again, 2 black wools going up. And then we're going to have 3 black wools going up. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 2 black wools connected going up. 1, 2. Then we're going to have 4 black wools connected going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to skip a block, and we're going to place a black wool. And then up next, we're going to do something kind of weird. We're going to go ahead and place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then in this middle block, we're going to add an orange wool. And then we're just going to surround it with some black wool. So you end up making this funky little shape. Then we're going to add a black wool on the right. And one in the middle on the top. Just like that. So make sure you guys have that. Now we're going to grab our red wool. And we're going to place 3 red wools here. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to switch back to our black. We're going to place 2 more diagonal black wool blocks. Then to the right of the last black wool that we placed, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to switch to a red. We're going to place 1 red wool here. And then above it, 2 rows of 3 red wools. Now I know we're only building the outline, but this part is kind of complicated. And I felt like just adding a little bit of color would help differentiate it. So that's why we're doing that. I know that it feels like we're going all over the place, but we kind of need to. We're going to place a black wool right below it. And then on the top, we're going to add 3 black wools. Then on the right, we're going to add 3 black wools. Then on the bottom, we're going to add 3 black wools. And then right here, we're going to add, you guessed it, 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have that. Then on the right, we're going to go down by 2 black wools connected. And then again, 2 black wools connected. And then again, 2 black wools going down connected. So make sure you guys have this for the top of your Timon. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 3 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. So here we have just 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry if you guys heard my phone going off. I should have put it on mute. But oopsie daisy. So make sure you guys have those 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. And then over here, we're going to add a temporary block because we need to place 3 black wools in this funky happy shape. Then we're going to place a temporary block on the left. And we're going to add 5 black wools directly below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. But let's take out that temporary block. So right here, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. Here we have 1 and 2. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the right. 1, 2. And then again, 1, 2. Alright, now we're going to continue by adding 6 black wools going down, connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to add 2 temporary blocks here, and below those 2 temporary blocks, we're going to add 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go back up here, take those temporary blocks, and add 1 black wool on the bottom left. Then directly below this middle block here, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 1 block to the left, we're going to add 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool block. And then we're going to have a temporary block because below it, we need to place 8 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now down here, we need to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the left. Just like that. And then over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. So let's take a big step back. Pause it if you guys need to. This is what we should have so far. Alright, so now we're going to continue by adding 2 black wool blocks going down. So 1, 2, just like that. And then on the left connected, we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to add a temporary block, and below it, we're going to go down by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So make sure you guys have that so far. Pause it if you need to. Let's go and delete this temporary block, and then one block from the top, we're going to have one black wool going to the left. And then we're going to have 3 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 2 black wools on the left going down. 1, 2. Then we're going to have 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 8 black wools going down. So let's add this orange. And then to the left of the orange, we're going to go down by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to leave that orange there just so that we know that we need to fill this in with orange. And then right below this 8, or I'm actually, it's going to be connected on the right, we need to go down by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Then on the right going down, but not connected, we're going to have 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, God. So make sure you guys have that so far. Pause it if you need to. Then we're going to have another 4 black wools going down on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the right connected. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the right. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have another 3 black wools going down, this time connected. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the right. So 1, 2, 3. And then again, we're going to have 1, 2, 3 black wools going down on the right. Next, we're going to have 4 black wools going down on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 diagonal black wool going down and towards the right. Then we're going to add an orange with 2 black wools on the right. And then directly below the orange, we're going to place 7 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as this block landed right above this one, we have done most of the outline correctly. We still need to add this other arm section. But for now, let's take a big happy step back to see what we have built. So we're making great progress. The rest of the video should go by pretty quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing next. So what we're going to do is set down here where we added those 2 black wools. We're now going to add just an orange with a black on the right and 2 black wools going up. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going up, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then connected, we're going to have 9 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then on the top left here, we're going to have 2 black wools going up connected. And again, 2 black wools going up connected. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up. So 1, 2. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. So we're going to have just those 2 black wools. And then again, 2 black wools. And 1 diagonal black wool. Now on this right side, we're going to place, I believe, 2 random wools. Let me double check over here. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, awesome. Just making sure. So we're going to have 2 throwaway blocks, and then directly below it, we're going to place 2 black wools. And let's go back and delete those temporary blocks. and then we're going to have 3 sets of 2 black wools going down. So here we go. We're going to have 1. That's going to be our first set of 2 black wools going down. Our second set of 2 black wools going down. And then finally, our third set of 2 black wools going down. So let's just count 1, 2, 3. And then that's 4th if you want to count the one that's already attached to that 9. Then what we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to have 3 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down. 1, 2. And then we're going to add a temporary block because we need to have 4 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to add a temporary block here with 2 black wools right on the top. Take out the temporary block. Then we're going to have 3 black wools on the left side going up. 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have those 3 black wools going up on the left side. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, we're going to have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, awesome. I'm back. Had a little glitch for a second. But make sure you guys have this 3 black wools going up. This 4 black wools going up. This 4 black wools going up. And then again, we're going to have another 4 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and take this block out. And then connected on the left side, we're going to have another 4 going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a lot of 4s. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now if you want to double check, let's go ahead and double check here. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure that if you have 8 white wools just right here, you've done it correctly. That's just a quick little checkpoint. So make sure you guys have that, and it should stop right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So awesome, 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 awesome. We are doing it right. That's satisfying. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to go up by 3 black wools on the left. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go up by 4 on the left again. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then we're going to have 2 black wools on the left going up. So 1, 2. And again, 2 black wools going up on the left. And then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the left. So 1, 2, and finally 3, and it connected, and thank God, because, you know, it's always, whew, when it all works out. All right, so here we have the outline. We have to go back and do the face. But you know what, guys? I kind of want to... Oh, we need to do this little middle section. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we're going to use for that is that we're going to grab our white stained clay. We're going to go right here. Let me just zoom out a little slower. You guys see this section here, where we have these 2 diagonal blocks right here. We're going to add 2 white stained clays. So 1, 2, or I guess it's white terracotta, not stained clay. 2 white terracottas. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Directly below it, another 2 black wools going to the right. Then we need to have 4 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there we have 4 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. Now what I'm going to do for you guys is that I'm going to go ahead and fill in this arm and this arm before we go ahead and do the face. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in just a second.
When he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Pumbaa, not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. Hakuna Matata.
Alright, awesome. So that's what the orange should look like on our Timon from The Lion King. So make sure you guys have that. I would definitely recommend to go ahead and fill it in now. Or you know what, you can wait till the end of the video, but I just wanted to fill it in so that it's easier to see what we have done. So now we're going to start working on the face, which is going to require a lot of detail, but you know what, I absolutely think we can do it relatively quickly. So you know what, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the face. We're going to go over here, and we're going to work on his smile. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to just place 2 white terracotta blocks right here so that we know where we need to start building. And then on the left of this 2 white terracottas, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. So make sure you guys have those 2 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up. Then 1 diagonal black wool. Followed up by 2 white terracottas right above it, because we're going to place 2 black wools on the left and 3 on the top going to the right. Now every so often we just put a couple blocks so we know what color needs to go in that section. So that's why we're doing that. And then directly below this 3, we're going to have 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have those 4 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. Then we're going to have 7 black wool blocks going to the right. So here we go. We're going to have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Let's go ahead and move this white and black because we're going to be doing his smile. So that's what we're going to be building. So we're going to grab 1 white wool. And we're going to place a black wool on the top. And on the right here, we're going to place 3. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have that. Then directly below the white, we're going to place 6 black wools going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to grab our white wool. We're going to make a cube out of white wool. And then 1 white wool on the top left part of the cube. Then we're going to go back to our black. We're going to place 4 black wools going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to add a black wool here. And a white on the top. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. We're going to grab our black again, and we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks. Then we're going to place a white with 2 black wools on the top. Now down here, we're going to grab our white wool, and we're going to place 4 white wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 black wools on the top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now next to this 4, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 5 black wools going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 3 white wools. 1, 2, 3, and 1 black wool on the top. Then we're going to add a black wool on the bottom here with 4 white wools on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5 black wools on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you guys have this so far. This is probably the most complicated part of the build, but once we do this, it should be pretty easy sailing. Then what we're going to do next is that right here, next to this 1 black wool, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2. Then we're going to add a black wool on the bottom here with 4 white wools on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5 black wools on the top. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go back down here. We're going to grab our black. We're going to place 2 black wools. Then 4 white wools. And 4 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, next to this white wools that we have in this section, we're going to go ahead and place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to add a black wool to the right. We're going to switch quite quickly to our white terracotta because we're just going to go ahead and fill this part in with white terracotta so we don't forget. And then one diagonal white terracotta. Then we are going to add right above this black, we're going to add 7 white terracotta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make sure you guys have that. This is a really complicated part of the build, but there's a lot of detail crammed in here, so that's why we're taking a lot of time and building all the blocks instead of just the outline. Alright, so now let's grab our red wool, because we're going to add 7 blocks of a red wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the left, we're going to have 4 red wools. Now we're going to switch to our black. We're going to add a row of 7 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to skip a block and we're going to add 6 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then starting above this white terracotta, we're going to add 6 black wools again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3. So now let's take a step back. We have built his happy little smile. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to be building his eye. So for this eye, what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to grab our brown. And we're going to add 2 blocks of brown right here. So 1, 2. And then again, 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Just make sure you guys have those 3 sets of 2 brown wools. Then we're going to have 1 more brown wool with 3 black wools to the right of it. And a brown. Then we're going to add a row of brown. 1, 2, 3, 4 brown wools. And 2 brown wools. Make sure you guys have this. That's all the brown wool that we're going to be using for the left eye. Now we're going to switch to our black. We're going to place 1 black wool here. Then 2 black wools going down. And directly below this brown, we're going to add 2 rows of 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to add 2 rows of 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add 4 black wools right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 white wools. And 6 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add a black wool here with 2 white wools on the right. And then we're going to have 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place 2 orange wools right here. So we know that we need to place a black wool on the right and on the bottom of our last orange. So make sure you guys have this so far. That's going to be his eye. I know it looks completely funky, but it's going to make sense in just a second. So now let's go do the other eye, and we'll do the nose last. So for that other eye, what we're going to do is that over here, do you guys see this 3 blocks here? We're going to add 3 blocks going down. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have that, almost like a big letter T. Then directly below it, we're going to have 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add 3 brown wools. We're going to go back to our black, and we're going to add 3 black wools here. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more black wools. So make sure you guys have that so far. This part's kind of complicated, but this is the best way. Oh god, no, Cortana, I don't need your help. Please go away. There we go. Shoo, get out of here. I am focusing on this Fitzlord. I don't need your help. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do, it's that right here. We're going to place 1 temporary block, because on the right of it, we need to add 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and take out that temporary block. Now below this 6 black wools, we're going to add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have this little section here, which we're just going to go ahead and fill in with some brown wool together. Let's just keep filling this in. And there we go. Now we need to add a little bit of detail in this section before we leave. So for that, we are going to grab our black wool. And we're going to add 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black wools going to the right with 2 white wools. Then we're going to move to the left. We're going to add 2 black wools. Then 3 white wools and 3 black wools. Then we're going to add 1 orange wool here. And to the right of that orange wool, we're going to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a big happy step back. This is what we have so far. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to start building that nose, and that nose is a tricky nose. So for that, we're going to grab our white wool. Because right here, we're going to need to place 4 white wools. And then right here, we're going to add 7 white wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4 white wools. So make sure you guys have that so far for his little snout or nose. Then we're going to place 1 orange wool to the right of this diagonal black wool. Because below it, we need to place 12 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So as long as it touches this block, you have done it correctly. Then we're going to drop directly below it, and we're going to add 2 rows of 11 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to drop 1 block down, but to the right, we're going to add 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So make sure you guys have a gap of 1 block on each side. Then we're going to add 7, 1 block below it, but to the right. So there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once again, make sure you have a gap of 1 block on each side. Then we're going to add 2 orange wools because we need to place 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're almost done with his nose. We only have to do this top section now. So for that, next to this white, we're going to add 6 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add 2 black wools on the right of that white. And again, another 2 black wools on the right of that white. So now we're pretty much done. The final step is just that I'm going to help you fill in all of the orange wool that we're going to be using for this pixel art, and then you guys will just have to use the white terracotta. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in his face with some orange wool, and I'll be back in just a smidge of a second.
What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna matata. Ain't no...
Alright, awesome. So that's what the orange should look like on his face. And then the final step is just going to be that you guys just have to fill in this whole middle section with some white terracotta. And that's how you build Timon from The Lion King. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of long tutorial. If you guys enjoy the bigger pixel arts, make sure to let me know down in the comments. But yeah, all you have to do is fill it in with some white terracotta. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please tell your friends about us. Subscribe if you haven't to. Give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help us out. And, you know, once again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.